this one off with ETN. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because
what's going on, guys? Got the Super Bowl here. Super Bowl 2 kicked off real early this morning. Trying to get this thing going. Let me see how it sounds on my my account. Make sure the volume is good, and then I'll make this live for everybody to see. Be right back.
Taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Lawrence will throw. They'll get this off to ETN. Touchdown! Travis Etienne from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point from McManus is good.
I saw a touchdown there. I missed how it happened. Actually, let me see the replay right there. Looks like a little flat pass to ETN. He's going to be a big factor in this game. So is Eric Donald. That's the reason why they are in the thumbnail. Let me see how the sound is, and then I'll make this a live public video. If you're watching this on replay, I'm just trying to get things worked out real quick. Last second put together real quick. I'll be right back.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Mon throwing on second down.
I'm actually pretty surprised this game is only 7. It's only 7-7 in the second quarter. I've got to go back and watch the rest of this later on to see how it was, but surprised it's not going to be a more high-scoring game. Sometimes it starts like that, though. You know, later on in the game, people start picking it up. Both of these guys have explosive offenses, can put up 30, 40 points pretty easy. If Kellen Mond wins the Super Bowl, that's going to be pretty amazing to have such a low-rated quarterback. Controversy quarterback. Quarterback had his dev stripped because of violations in season 1. We can talk more about that later. Let me make sure this sound is good. I keep talking about that. I'll be right back because I know I got the volume of the game in the background. So give me one more second here.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Big crossing pass there. That's one thing you're going to get from Plex. Plex is going to give you crossing routes. You got to cover them deep, man. Got to cover them.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go play action here. Mon. Catch is made by Arcega Whiteside. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Plex's offense is pretty much a West Coast style of the wide zone offense mixed with the spread offense. You're going to see both of those elements in his game. You're going to see the spread like this. You're going to see the RPO game with some conventional passing out of the West Coast system, but mostly RPOs, runs, and then when he gets on the center, you're going to get stretch and play action. Good pass. I would have never probably thrown that pass, but I guess he knew it was going to be open. I think that's the one guy I could have put in the thumbnail is Cooper Kupp. He is that offensive. He is the passing game. I feel like his ability makes Mon so much better. And we'll talk more about what happened in season 1 if I can get to it. This game is moving fast. We're going to get a little trap power play here on the goal line versus a 6-1 defense. See what happens here. Letting the clock work down. Trying to get a little game management in there. I like it. A little clock management. Oh, looks like that didn't work. I think one thing that people are going to like watching this game is these are the top 2 guys in the league. They're going to do things at a high level. Could this become the blueprint for future winners, offense, defense? We don't know. Look at this. Good job again by Views. Stuff in the run. Again, it looks like the 6-1 defense. We're going to talk a little strategy as we go through it. I think that's one thing that people can take from these type of games. Doing things that work. That it's going to get you there, guys. You got to do things that work, right? Here go to boot. This is the classic play here by Plex. Pretty much a triple option play on the move. Multiple options in the passing game. Illegal forward pass. Interesting. Haven't seen that in a long time. That's going to lead to a field goal. I'm multitasking here, guys. It's the morning. People on the West Coast are probably still sleeping. Feds, wake up. Feds, wake up. And we're doing multiple things here. So I'm going to pause, come back. My voice will be off and on. You're not here for me. You're here for the game. So this would be, I don't think he's going to go down the field here. So we'll see what happens. I think this would probably be pretty much, this play would probably be, well, this might be the last play of the half. And then we'll quickly come back for the second half. I'll be right back. Of course, I know nothing of what I'm talking about. Play action bomb completes it. Wow. I guess this is going to be a big series, so we're going to let this thing rock. I'll make this public in the second half. I'm so far behind right now. You guys are moving fast. I appreciate it. I think we got the playoffs done in 3 days, man. 3 days. That's unbelievable. That's old school. Guys who were part of the TGT in the past. That's the way they used to do it. No dragging ass. Throws the ball to the flat. Can ETN make a move? Nope. Good tackle by the corner. Spike the ball. No timeouts left on Jacksonville. Good job there. He should be able to get one shot at the end zone here, guys. Let's see what play he dials up. I'm going to rock with these sound settings, guys. I can't go back and forth anymore, so hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. And then we can all be happy here. Got some substitutions going on here. We're watching the LA broadcast. Views usually does stream, but sometimes he has streaming issues, but he always at least puts the film up after the game is over. You can always review the film on his channel. All we need is one right now, but both guys will record this game and give it to us later on, just if you're wondering, anybody looking from the outside in. All right, here we go. Big play here, 3rd and 3. We get a timeout on the defense. Wanted to see the formation, I think. Again, I'm catching up myself, trying to see what's going on. A little auto motion out here. We're getting the zone, blitz defense, all types of stuff. Guys in the flat. Throws the ball quick throw, quick read, touchdown. Definitely the first read there. If you know Views, you know he likes to throw seam routes in the red zone. That's the first read, fellas. You got to cover the inside seams or else he will tear your ass up in the red zone. Defense went for an unorthodox defense and got beat. Really, really big play there. That could decide a lot going forward here, guys. You have a play action bomb for like 80 yards, and then he gets a touchdown, man, on a seam route versus an unorthodox defense. I can think, hopefully the Rams don't have to look back at this after the game is over and say that could have been a big difference here. 8 seconds left. I would say we're going to half, but the way these two guys play, you never know what's about to happen. So We'll keep the film. We'll keep this going live. Keep it talking. Fighting to stay upright. Gets tackled unnecessarily. We're going to half. I'll be right back.
Isabella now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
All right, well, we're back here. If you guys can't hear my voice, it's all good. I might be a little low. It's okay. I got a filter on this mic, which is making my voice lower, so it's all good though. Let's keep watching the game. You guys get a view of a feel of what's going on. We get the play action pass. We get the classic double crossing route. He will take that shot deep if he can. Ooh, looks like Views tried to click on but couldn't make the play. Touchdown Campbell, touchdown Rams. Play action is the MVP of this game so far. It is the big play machine. All right, let me make this live. Let's get some people in here. 17-14, Plex. Here we go. This is going to be the beginning of what I think is about to happen. We're about to get more shots, more big plays, lots of offense. I'm pretty sure of it.
Start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And
all right. You got the next drive up here. Let's see how Views responds. Quick pass to the flat. Wide open. Easy money.
just about every quarter just trying to field first before you.
It'll be interesting to see this response. He got a little inside run here, inside zone. Let's see how, this is the one thing about playing in big games. You want to see how people's blood pressure, holds up in these situations, Are they going to be able to react? Are they going to be able to make the big play when you need it? That's the difference between playoff football and regular season football. Throws the quick curl wasn't there. Really no such thing as a quick curl, but just the curl route. Poorly thrown ball. QB accuracy is really tough this year, guys. You guys know that. It's going to be always tough to try to find, to make plays consistently with the way the QBs throw the ball. I think we all understand that by now. 2nd and 10, little shallow route caught by the tight end. Gets the first down. Keeps the chains moving. Both these guys, I think really, Plex isn't really going for an undefeated season. He had one loss, which was I don't understand what happened. He had a sim loss at the end of the year. It was a sim game, I think, and the game got fair simmed and whatever, but this guy hasn't lost to a real opponent all year. Throws the inside streak route. There it goes. That's actually the split receiver in a nasty split versus quarters defense. You're going to get, it's funny, the different styles of defense. We'll talk about that quickly here. We're going to get one guy playing lots of quarters, which would be Views plays quarters without match coverage. Plex plays quarters with match coverage. And that's pretty much the primary coverage you're going to get in the middle of the field from both these guys. But two different styles, one playing match, one not playing match. Right there, the match coverage got beat with that nasty split streak. Play action, throws it to the flat, little spider Y7, banana, whatever it's called. Nope, not really. That would be spot. That's actually just a flood combination. It looked like a spot combination the way I saw that. One thing I've noticed real quick is guys throwing play action in the red zone at the 5-yard line, 6-yard line. Seen that pop up a lot more than usual. Very interesting. Let me put this link up real quick. Lawrence on the rollout. Both these quarterbacks have legs, which would be huge in this game. I feel like that could be a big difference. Good job of not forcing it, just taking nothing. Nothing was open. Tried to use his legs to get that touchdown. Was chased down by a quick Rams defense. This Rams defense is a lot better than what it looks like on paper. I don't understand how Plex has them playing, but these guys have good pass rush. They do everything right. Ooh, into triple coverage. That was a predetermined read. Not a good play there. Just gave the man credit. Oh, he ran the wrong route. That's what Views just said in the chat. The wrong route. Bad timing for that, man. Bad timing. Hey, I'm going to plug my game. I was in control. Well, we were kind of close in the second quarter. I lost the Plex in the playoffs. I had a little bit of a play that I like to run in the red zone, really built for Kittle. I'd throw the ball's intercepted. Kittle wasn't in the game. The dude was tired and took himself out in the red zone. I didn't notice, and I threw a pick. That changed the game, and Plex went on to whoop my ass. But anyway, things happen, man. Here we go. Let's see how they can recover. This looks like this is going to be a cover zero blitz here. Maybe not. Yes, it is. This play right here, I'll tell you what right now, guys. Everybody should add this play. I'm not even going to lie. This play right here, we get to see it. The power replay is a big play for Plex. It's a big play, I think, also for Senyo. And it's one of those plays that goes against your conservative. If you put your defense on conservative for run option, it actually works against you when they run that play. I am not a read zone expert. I'm not into all that stuff, but I'm pretty damn sure it basically turns into like almost a QB give, but you're giving it to your running back, if that makes any sense. RPO King, the RPO King. Guys in the 2-2-1, man, we're going to be making some big announcements here pretty soon. Sooner than I thought. I thought I would have a couple more days, but you know what? That's life, right? Got to adjust on the fly. We're going to be bringing in some front office members here pretty soon. Some more front office. We're going to expand the front office. We haven't even been a league for a year. We haven't had our first birthday in this league yet. We opened up last year in January, and we're close to our first year of operation. Little handoff inside, RPO action again. 3rd and inches. This would be a big down right here. So we ran the league pretty tight with only like 2 or 3 people in our front office. Only 3 people mainly in our front office for a year. But we're going to expand it. We've had committees. We've had guys working for us, helping us out, doing things for us. We're going to expand it to 5. We're going to have a 5-man front office here pretty soon. And we're going to make that announcement after the Super Bowl. RPO with it looks like that tight end was coming back across. I can't tell you exactly what that play was. It was just a regular inside zone up front, but that tight end came back across. Looked like he was blocking almost like a lead blocker. Never quite seen that before. But you got to stop the RPOs in the NFC. That's a big part of the top players' game plan in the NFC. AFC is a little more traditional. Little handoff up the middle, inside zone split. We got Views in the chat, chatting it up while he's playing. Not a good sign. If anybody knows Madden, if you're in the chat while you're playing, listening, not a good sign. Focus on your game, bro. A little outside zone action coming here. Like I had said, Plex's offensive strategy, because I know him from the game plan Discord. That's where we met. He's taken a couple schemes and kind of made it his own little Frankenstein. Really, the 2 schemes are going to be that wide zone scheme under center. So you're going to get wide zone and play action from the gun. Looks like more of the traditional RPO spread to run type of offense. That's what you're going to get. The little things that I know about the guys in my division, I don't want to say on camera right now. The game is still going on. A little bit of insight I have on him, but I'll give some little tips like that won't hurt him. That's a big field goal, up by really one score, one touch, 6 points, right? That's what we're going to get here. Broken ribs on Pierre Campbell, right? That's who that is. Got a 6 point game here, okay? That's nothing. In a Super Bowl, we're about to get the bet. We're about to see Views' best plays right now, right here. Let me make sure I look at the chat to see what's going on. About to get Views' best plays right here, right now, coming up. I guarantee you. So we'll see what he has in his bag. Let me look at my thing. Nothing here. We got a couple guys live. If you're listening in from the outside world, this is the 221 Super Bowl season 2. We went through the offseason in 3 days, man. That is amazing. Amazing work. Inside zone, Views is top run play. If you play Views, you better stop the gun inside zone. All right. That's pretty much what we're gonna get when it comes to his reliable, keep the chains moving play right here. You better stop it. There it goes. Then that's the man to do it right there. He's in the thumbnail for a reason. You really don't have to have sound defense when you have Aaron Donald. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can just kind of line up and play. You can just kind of line up and do what you want to do. Because Aaron Donald will come from the opposite side and make a play on an inside zone play like he just did right there. Man was a 3 technique on the right-hand side, just came through and said, you know what? I don't care if you have a superstar right guard. 3rd and 6, big play here. Let's see what Views has. I'm expecting a zig route to be part of this deal. Yep, there goes the zig by the inside guy. I don't know if that was a tight end or number 2. That was number 2. Certain guys, man, are really good at Madden. We know that. They play really well, but you got to know their plays and got to have it situations, big downs, 3rd downs. Oh, this could be a block punt. It is a block punt, and we're going to talk about this at length. Gordo, where are you at? I don't know who the special team coach is for Plex, but this man's special teams has been top of the league ever since we started this cycle. This guy gets a block kick, a block punt every game, and gets a return of some sort. Oh, RPO, touchdown. So the game is starting to look even more interesting when we get plays that are, I would call them not off scripted plays, but plays that are the things that are backbreakers, man. But this guy gets a block punt or a block kick almost every game. So he must be working on the special teams, must have a guy in that coaching locker room, that coach's room that just knows how to get kicks blocked and returned. But then we just hit him with the RPO, because when it comes to just having good offense in the red zone, it's going to be pretty simple for Plex. It's going to be run and RPO. We'll see what he gets here. Or get the ball to what's his name, to Cooper Kupp. Don't like the late shift. No reason for all that, but you know what? It's the Super Bowl, right? You're gonna get a penalty here. He's probably still gonna go for it because that's what the sheet tells him to do, is to go for it in this situation. Probably could just kick the ball, to be honest with you. I haven't looked at the chat in my Discord. I'm pretty sure that Views is talking about Sim is out the window. Okay. Interesting take. We're getting a little bit of controversy here at a Super Bowl. What league doesn't have controversy? What family doesn't fight? Right? I mean, that's the way it is. Here we go. Throws just a double dig route. Not really a great play in that situation, in my opinion. Not enough space. Maybe he was looking for the outs. I guess it was 2 outs. He might have converted the outside guy to a dig, but not the best play in that situation. But I think he's kind of emptied the bag already. I think he's done his core stuff enough that he's in control of this game. So this would be interesting. This would be an interesting conversation here going forward. I'll let you guys know what's going on in my chat. Right now, guys, when you get to the top of the line, when you get to the playoffs, it's really hard to sit there and say that all types of sim plays are going to be, you're going to get all types of plays. You're going to get plays that work. You're going to get some sim plays. You're going to get a mix. Guys are going to do what works. Little out route to his wide receiver there off the motion. We're going to get no huddle here by the Jags. This is pretty much going to be the game. He needs to score a touchdown here, or else this thing is pretty much over. We're not going to see any more of Views. Views also just, good inside little breaking route on a little trail route. Caught. Gonna have to keep it moving. No huddle. Nope. Doesn't go no huddle. I'm surprised. Views has had a little bit of history issue in the Super Bowl as of late. He's kind of made it to the Super Bowl, but then he's lost a couple after winning, in the second and third Super Bowl of this wide open seam route. I told you guys that's what you got to defend down in the red zone with these Jags. He's going to look for that seam almost all the time. Pretty sure this would be inside handoff. Let's see if, yep. I'm pretty sure he double teamed Aaron Donald there. That's why he went through all that theatrics. Read option, double team Aaron Donald, took care of him being that inside stuff player. But this is a big play here. We're in a goal line formation. See what he does. Needs a touchdown here to keep this thing going. I'm going back and looking at the history of the league real quick. I want to go back and look at the haul. Look at Views'. He goes with the QB sneak. Gets stopped. Wow. With a 5-2 pinch one. Wow. Interesting. Pinch blitz. Add it to your playbook, guys. You need a QB stopper. Might need to look into that play. Yeah, it looks like Views. So Views was he won the second Super Bowl last year, third. He lost the last one against Detroit. Yep. Gets stopped again. Wow. Just a odd saw blitz comes through against the RPO, really dive play. I'm not a 3-4 guy primarily, but I do have that Wade Phillips 3-4 defense that I've worked on and talked about. That's the number one play right there, guys. I've played against guys who run the 3-4, and those edge players, man, they come off the edge all the time. Shout out to 55. If he was playing right now, he'd be running that same stuff, I'm sure. Hybrid, funky defense again. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that, guys. I don't think I've ever seen it. I think that's a little bit of a loss of concentration from Views right there. This would be an interesting aftermath after the game. How do you have the ball down that close and not score, man? That's crazy. That's going to be talked about right there. That's pretty much probably the ball game, unless he can get a miraculous play on defense right here. That was probably it. Hits him with the RPO, not ready for it. Got to always be ready for it. It's coming. It's coming. You gotta do something about it. He was in cover 3 buzz. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. People are talking about the Rams are about to potentially win a Super Bowl with Kellen, whatever his name is, whatever this whatever this bum's name is, Mond at quarterback, running the system. He's gonna throw the ball, gets a cover 0 blitz. That's money. I had the privilege of having Cooper Kupp for a full season last cycle. That guy is a cheat code. He will make every quarterback look good, man. He gets wide open on every route, gets great separation. You don't even have to put a good ball on him. It is what it is. Most feared. The wheels have come off. The wheels have come off for Views. So yeah, I said after the Super Bowl, we're gonna make some big announcements here. We have 3 new guys on the front office, and we'll make that announcement in the chat. I won't do it on the stream. We'll talk about it maybe in a different stream. He's about to give him a little jet sweep action here. When I went up against Plex, the game was close. It was 14 inches, I think somewhere obviously in illegal territory. It was under a minute, I think, to go in the second quarter. I was winning. He hit me with the good old jet sweep. Put the super juke on. Everybody knows, guys, the super jukes are part of this year's game. Everybody can juke. You don't even have to have a good rating. Put the super juke on and got through 2 guys and touchdown, and that pretty much opened up the game. And that was after my interception I talked about earlier that kind of would have put me up by 2 scores, but that's what happens. You can get outside and get some super jukes going. You're in good shape. The boot game that Plex loves so much. It looks like the Jags are pretty much out of energy. Like most feared said, the wheels came off somewhere in that second quarter. I think the block kick was probably the real big turning point, if I can remember correctly. I think that was huge. That was huge, man. So this really happened fast, man. We can't believe we got through the offseason in 3 days. That's old school, OG style. Appreciate you guys doing that. The new front office will be meeting sometime today once everybody wakes up. Feds, are you up? You up, Feds, on the West Coast? Our boy Feds is on the West Coast. I've been trying to DM him, and he hasn't responded yet today. He might be working, sleeping, something. But this looks like this is going down to the end here, man. We're going to have Plex win the Super Bowl without of course, there's going to be a little controversy, and that's always good for entertainment value. Dude did not break any rules, though, that's for sure. So, be very interesting to talk about this later on as a community. So last year, just to give everybody a heads up, first year for Plex, hasn't been in the league, first year in the league. He broke the spam rule with Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp ended up having too many receptions for the year, so we had to downgrade him. And when we downgraded him, it looked like Keelan Mond got superstar development, or I think he just went up from normal, I think, to star development based off of his season that he had. But because it was with the help of a receiver that broke a record, unfortunately, Mond had to be downgraded as well. So he's a normal dev. But I haven't looked at what happened this year. He might have gone back up to star dev. I'm assuming he did with the season that they had. And then we'll go from there. So that'll be a story to talk about as we go into the offseason about how good this quarterback could have been if he didn't have that violation last year. He might have actually been a superstar at this point, but he might be a superstar heading into season 4 with the way this guy's playing. We're going to get a lot of haters. There's going to be a lot of haters on Plex. I know that. There's going to be a lot of people coming after him. You can't be at the top of the league without people getting upset unless you're really playing super sim, which is really hard to do in today's game. And that's one thing I want to talk about real quick if anybody wants to listen. The whole thing of playing sim, this is a tough year to really be a sim police guy. I'm going to be honest with you. It really is. With the way the game plays, the way quarterbacks play, they miss random throws, the way the game is designed. Oh, that's intercepted. That's going to be it. The wheels are actually, the bus is warming up for the Jags. They will have a horrible offseason, having to play so many games just to get to this point and lose. But in general, what I'm trying to say is that sim is really hard, man. It's, the idea of playing sim, quote unquote, is always a debate, you know. But this is one year where I know for me personally, just speaking for me, I am not going to be as critical as I've been in the past when it comes to people's play selection. We're going to have some talk here in the front office. We're going to talk about some RPOs. We're going to have a vote on that pretty soon. There might be some things that I've learned from other leagues where they make it a little bit more realistic. We're going to have a vote on that. We'll get back to you guys about that later on because there are certain RPOs that are just terribly unrealistic. Most of them are fine, but there are some that are just really bad, man. And we're not going to sit here and go through another 3 or 4 months of that. But maybe we will. We got to have a vote. This isn't anymore about Feds or Geronimo being the guys who make up the rules and everybody else has to apply. We are using more of I'm going to have a front office with different types of players in there, guys who are winners, right? Guys who play different styles, but that's going to be it. I'll talk to you more about the front office stuff later. Congrats to Plex for winning the Super Bowl with probably one of the worst teams in the game. He kept that team together, didn't make any moves really, just went out there and added the quarterback. Has a good system. It's going to be tough to beat. I think the one thing that everybody can take note of is the special teams. You can't look at that team and not give the special teams their props for making big plays, in every game, which pretty much results in an almost perfect season. Plex, man, come on, man. How do you not have a perfect season because you took a sim loss? That's really bad, man. But hey, it's not a perfect season. You beat all your human opponents, but you didn't beat the computer. Look at Mon, man. He's happy, man. Good for him. Highlight of his career. Will he be back next year? We'll find out. Probably. And I'll be playing the Rams twice a year every season. So maybe I'll make sure those games are always public so you guys can see it. Congrats to everybody. We're going to get together as a front office here, the new front office. I'll make the announcement here shortly about who the front office will be. If you're in the chat, you should be able to see it. Anybody outside looking in wants to play in the league. It's a league we are in our really first full year, but this is our second cycle. Just leave a comment in the comment section. Just put your name or go on Discord, Geronimo22, right? That's my name. Just add me as a friend, and I'll add you to the league and see if you want to play with us. See if we kind of vibe together. If we are on the same page, we can add you. We're looking for a waiting list right now, and that's about it, guys. All right. Have a good holidays. If you don't hear from me, guys, on my regular channel, look out for some films coming up here pretty soon, talking about some different things. Guys in the Patreon have already gotten like pretty much a film every other day. Some new ideas, things that we're working on. Sorry I wasn't looking at the chat, guys, over here. Let me see if anybody's in the chat real quick. Nope. Too early in the morning. Feds, wake up. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace.